Constitutional limit. A U.S. president can shape elections, but the Constitution draws a line. Most Americans don't know where that line actually is. Can a U.S. president influence midterm elections? What the Constitution actually says. Presidents campaign, endorse candidates, and dominate media. But how far can they go before crossing a constitutional line? Why this matters. Midterm elections are meant to check presidential power. If presidents can heavily shape those elections, the balance between voters, Congress, and the executive branch starts to shift. Full story. What the Constitution allows. A president is not banned from campaigning for candidates, endorsing political allies, speaking publicly about elections, or using the bully pulpit to influence public opinion. Political speech is protected, even for presidents. What the Constitution restricts: a president cannot directly administer elections. States control elections. Use federal agencies to manipulate voting outcomes, delay, cancel, or alter election rules unilaterally, punish states for lawful election administration. Article 1 gives states, not the president, authority over elections, with Congress setting basic rules. The gray zone: presidents can influence politics, but not process. That means messaging is allowed, coercion is illegal, persuasion is constitutional, interference is a violation. Why midterms are sensitive? Midterms serve as a constitutional check on executive power. Heavy presidential involvement can blur accountability, local representation, and separation of powers. Historical reality. Every modern president has tried to influence midterms, but courts and Congress step in when influence turns into control. Impact/significance. The Constitution permits influence, not command. Midterms remain one of the last direct tools voters have to limit presidential power. Outro/CTA. Should presidents step back from midterms, or is influence unavoidable in modern politics? Subscribe to One America Daily for clear explanations of power and law. Question trigger question. Where should the constitutional line be drawn between influence and interference?